This is peak irony. So I'm sure you guys are aware of the migration that is going on in Mexico. I don't mean from Mexico to the US, I mean from the US to Mexico. There are a lot of Americans who are going to Mexico. Cheap, it's just cheap to live there. Their money goes further and, they're working remotely. So they don't have to be in the United States to work in the United States. They can go to Mexico and go to other places and live comfortably. And that's exactly what's happening.
With a remote job, U.S. citizen Aaron lives comfortably in Mexico City, a luxury he says he couldn't afford in Phoenix, Arizona, which he left 3 years ago.
In Phoenix, I wasn't able to save. I was living paycheck to paycheck, even with a well-paying job. Here, with that $2,000 a month, you make more than that, you're able to save that. Whereas in the U.S., you're really struggling at those income levels.
What you have to understand is that the Mexican people are very accommodating. They're very lovely. They're very understanding and empathetic and sympathetic and all those great things. And they are doing a bunch of parades around Mexico to celebrate the American people coming there, right? They're all, oh my God, thank you for coming here and boosting the economy. Thank you for all the hard work you do. That's what's going on. In a different universe. In this universe, they're protesting. They are losing it, bruh. They are losing their ish. They are rioting in the streets, damaging property. Bro, there was one person who was like spray painting, kill a gringo. Now, it didn't even say kill a specific gringo. It just said kill a gringo. Like, just indiscriminately just going up to a gringo, which means a white person, and just yeet. That's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I don't know what to tell you. And some of the videos that I've seen are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, bruh. And I'm talking about really cuckoo. I'm talking about Cocoa Puffs with an extra side of cuckoo just sprinkled on top. They're talking about, hey, when you come into the country, they're coming illegally, they're coming legally, right? When you come into the country, you gotta contribute to the country.
If they're going to live in a country, they have to contribute to that country. The first and simplest issue is legal migration. They come here with visas or no visas.
Huh? I don't know. It's just crazy witnessing what I'm witnessing. It's the irony is it's like poetic justice at this point because they're upset because they're increasing the rent of places. And you have, the Mexican people are like, hey, we're trying to figure out, do we pay for our bills or do we eat? And they raising the rent. And I'm just like, there's no way they can be this like brain dead. There's no way they can be this like unaware.
In 5 years, rents have increased by 47%. This is violent for the local population. We are debating whether to pay for electricity, water, or food. Of course, we choose to eat.
Ironic. How do you lack such self-awareness of the situation that you're saying literally almost verbatim the same things that people are saying here in the country, right? And that's the funny part, because you have American people here who are like, hey, back away, ICE, back away, I'm not gonna work with you. These people are hard workers, they're saviors, we gotta help them. And then none of that is reciprocated over in Mexico. They like, get the hell out of here, bro. You raising the prices, we don't like you, we wanna kill you. And it's just comedy, bro. It's just peak comedy. Seeing videos like this, I can understand why people are like, yeah, Trump's right, bro. Trump's right. Let's get them out of here. Let's get them out of here. Because there's no way on God's green earth, bruh, that we can be showing them hospitality. And I know, not everywhere. I know they got alligator Alcatraz, but that's besides the point. The point being is that there are still people, there are still safe havens. We got, sanctuary cities in, areas. And that's not happening in Mexico. It seems like there's a pretty strong front line of people who are like, yo, you gotta go. You gotta go. There was one sign that I almost fell out of my seat, bro. I almost had to call 911 because I thought I was losing it. There was a sign where this girl was like, I'm not gonna speak English for you. I'm not gonna translate in English. And I'm like, the audacity, bro, the huevos you have to have on yourself to say you're not gonna translate English for us.
Come on now, dog.
We have damn near translated everything in English. There are even restaurants where they don't even speak English, bruh. There are people who are working in this country who don't even speak English, and we're accommodating to them. We're like, it's okay. We'll learn your language instead of forcing you to learn ours. Even though you're in our country, we're going to accommodate you till our death, bro. We're going to do everything in our power. But if you go to their homeland, they're like, nah, I ain't speaking English. You habla español? No. Lo siento. That's how they treating us, bro. And we treat them like kings and queens over here. I don't know, man. Whether you for deportations, whatever it is, okay, y'all know my stance. But at the end of the day, y'all can't show us the same hospitality over your homeland, but you expect us to do, jumping jacks, mental gymnastics, physical gymnastics to make y'all feel accommodated and safe, despite y'all not even being legal? I don't know a lot of people with an IQ above room temperature who are going to sign off on that. I just don't know. And the crazy part is they talking about killing gringos. We're just talking about, hey, y'all got to get out of here. Y'all got to get deported back to wherever you came from. They're talking about like, no, kill a gringo. Y'all need to Enzo, bye-bye, sayonara, adios amigo, adios gringo. Yeah, bro, that's pretty insane. I mean, no matter who you are, that's pretty insane because everything they're complaining about is happening here in the country. When it comes to, they have the audacity to talk about gentrification.
En su mayoría extranjeros, a querer imponer su cultura, sus precios y desplazar a los mexicanos, a los nativos de estas tierras.
That's happening here in the country. That's happening to I guess, it's not happening to white communities because they have the political power to prevent that happening, but it's happening in many black communities where black communities are no longer black communities. They are being very much, in fact, gentrified. And many black Americans are being pushed to the outskirts. As I said before, this is something I warned about when it came to my video of, extinction. And now, now that it's happening, y'all think that Trump is going to save you. Trump's not going to save anybody, fam. And he sure as hell is not saving black people. He's not going to save black people from gentrification. He's not going to save you from getting the construction jobs. That's not happening, bruh. Trump has aligned himself with a very degenerate and racist group of people. So all the goofies who are talking about, I'm going to sit on the couch, I'm going to sit on the couch. Well, you're going to die in that couch, bro, up until the government takes the couch away and kicks you out, okay, of your apartment or house. That's how that works. Damn. I just find it comical and ironic to the utmost degree that the same white liberal who would help go out of their way to help these, these immigrants, many of the Mexican immigrants, that if they were to go over to Mexico, they would probably kill you, according to the graffiti. They would probably try and kick you out, try to, make your life a living hell. And I think that's just comedy, bro. I don't know what to say. That's just poetic justice in a nutshell. Anyways, guys, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think. Whether or not you believe Lucas, this isn't all of Mexico. This is a fringe group of people, okay, who are upset. Or if you have belief, listen, I don't care if it is. I agree with them, to be honest with you. I 100% understand that. You don't want, as far as the cost of living to skyrocket, okay? We know that here in America, many of our communities have been gentrified and, rent goes from, maybe $800, $1,000 to now $2,000 or $3,500 in some cases. And there hasn't been any change really to justify the price increase. You can see that in much of the workforce. I 100% when it comes to the deflating wages. And now y'all are seeing it in Mexico. So either we do a truce and we don't have gringos come over to Mexico and screw up your place, right, Mexico, and then we don't have Mexicans come over here and screw up America. I think we can come to some understanding. That's all I'm saying. Nevertheless, if you happen to disagree, you know where to find me. Thursday through Saturday, there'll be a number on screen. You call in and we duke it out. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment. Let me know what you guys think about this. And subscribe. And that fun stuff. Till next time, guys, be amazing.
In 5 years, rents have increased by 47%.